Then we're going to cross the Danville VOR at a heading of 015. Remain within 10 nautical miles, come down to 2,500, and then turn inbound for 195. At Edwin, don't come down below 1480.
Foxtrot, Mike, turn right heading 130, vector through Asno.
And let's get the weather.
Right turn to 130.
Sound 48,982, run approach up.
Okay, good enough. Winds are light, 2 knots, I think.
Okay, I didn't get that.
290,
okay.
2 knots, I think.
I was getting ready to listen to it again.
But 432 Foxtrot, Mike. I'm right over the top of the runway. I can see it's VFR, so I'm going to cancel with you, if that's all right. 432 Foxtrot, Mike, rudder, IFR cancellation, receive, maintain VFR. And
so you're coming from the north.
Change advisory frequency.
You're going to hit the VOR and what heading?
Advisory and VFR.
I'm going to turn outbound to 195. Correct? No.
I do have a clearance frequency.
015.
Remember, you're going to turn to intercept that course outbound.
Right, the outbound course is 015.
There you go. You're going to intercept it, so you're going to want to put 015 up there. Intercept that out. Do fly the barb, come back. On the way back in, put in the inbound 195. Keep in mind, this is an on-field approach. The fix is on the field.
Okay.
So it's going
to bring us in to the left just a hair there.
Yeah, but not only that, but we're going to hit the fix and go outbound. You're going to make your turn. Give yourself plenty of distance out, maybe like 3 minutes before you start the barb. Because you roll in, and you're going to be significantly closer than it might feel normally.
Okay.
And that's a danger if you're used to flying what is traditional approaches now.
Yeah.
The on-field fix, it happens very close to the airport. I don't know if I'd do that yet.
No, I'm just looking.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you did I got you.
Just a check.
Got it.
05, Papa, contact Washington Center 124.05.
124.05, 05, Papa. Approach, Comanche 9505, Papa, level 5,000.
Comanche November 9505, Papa, Washington Center, hello sir. The Lynchburg altimeter is 2971, and I'm showing here it says you have a delay at Danville for 30 minutes. Are you looking for an approaching in Danville and then practice approach before heading to EQI, or what you got going on, brother?
We'd like to do the full hold, or not the hold, the full outbound course for VOR runway 20. That should give you enough time, 05 Papa.
350-13, climb and maintain level 240.
Remember, got to say it in their language.
And November 9505 Papa, I apologize, but you got 100% stepped on there. Could you say that one more time, please?
Roger that. We'd like the VOR runway 20 Danville, full procedure turn, and then back to Monroe for 9505 Papa.
And are you going to fly the full missed approaches as well?
We don't have to, but we could if you need us to.
Yeah, no, it's fine. If you'd like to, you're more than welcome. You said it's you want to do the full ILS approach with procedure turn to runway 2, is that correct?
Negative. The VOR runway 20 with the turn.
Okay, I'm sorry. The VOR runway 20. Okay, I got you. I see it there. I'll tell you what. Cross Danville. Are you ready for the clearance? Are you going to wait a little bit for the clearance?
That's okay. Yeah, tell them to give us the clearance.
Yes, we're ready for the clearance. 05 Papa.
Okay, 05 Papa. Cross Danville ladder above 3,100 feet. You're cleared for the VOR runway 20 approach Danville. And if you would report your procedure turn inbound. I think you said you're going to fly the full procedure turn. When you come back around to land, let me know. And just keep me up to date with wanting to fly the full procedure turn, or however I can help you out. We're slow this evening, so any way I can help is fine.
Okay, we'll cross over at 3,000 and do the full procedure turn and let you know when we're inbound 05 Papa.
I think you said 3,100.
1,001.
But that's okay. Yeah, so cross over the VOR 3,100.
November 5, Xctry Mike, contact launch to center 13.
And tell him when you're procedure. I believe you were cleared approach. He's very casual about the whole thing.
5, contact launch to center 13317.
Often center controllers are. Got to be real careful with center controllers.
Yeah.
Police Street 5313, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Sounds like it's busy though.
A little bit. Plus, you may not hear every time he's transmitting too. He might be transmitting on different frequencies, which is hard because then you say, well, you stepped on someone, but you actually stepped on someone on a different frequency. It's just 2 or 3 frequencies in his head. Said, okay, he said, cross the VOR 3,100, so let's go ahead. Start descending. You got 13 miles to make that happen.
Okay.
And if emergency 05 Papa, I think you read back 3,000, but if you would cross Danville at or above 3,100 feet, if you would, please.
We will cross at 3,100 at 05 Papa.
Thank you.
All right, 3,100. I thought he was 3,000.
Police Street 5313, climb and maintain level 270.
And it indeed was an approach clearance. He wouldn't have read that like that if it wasn't.
Center
And that's why I corrected him.
Have a good night. Police Street 5138, contact Greensboro, approach 124.35. Have a good evening. Yeah.
Washington Center, Canadian Sun Country 8645, flight level 256, descending 240.
Sun Country 8645, Washington Center, hello sir.
Think I need to keep my pitot heat on?
No, I think you're pretty safe.
Alright, turn that off. Rain. $4,000.
So you cross the VOR, what altitude are you cleared down to?
3,100.
Well, you have to cross the VOR at 31 after you cross the VOR.
Then I can come down to 2,500.
Very good.
Outbound.
Correct.
So what determines how far outbound I go?
Well, you have to stay within the protected area. Generally, it's 10 miles.
That's what it says.
Yep.
So would we wait till we get down to 2,500 then make the turn?
No, I would start heading down it as you make the turn.
Okay.
But remember, have in mind, as soon as you hit that VOR, remember, a lot of things are going to happen. This is where the 6Ts, 7Ts, time, turn, throttle, twist, all those are coming into play here.
Okay.
There you go, get your 1 minute clock. I would say from when you roll into the turn, 3 minutes outbound. Then do your course reversal. Your barb.
1649, Washington Center, Roger, climb, maintain level 270.
Washington Center, Skyline 48, 4.8 for 12000, direct Union.
Skyline 48, Washington Center, hello, sir, the Greensboro altimeter 2975.
2975, Skyline 48.
Sun Country 8645, descend and maintain flight level 210.
Descend and maintain 210, Sun Country 8645.
About 3 miles.
Time. Turn. Throttle's pretty good. You have your Unicom ready to go when he clears you?
One, 2, 3, 0, 5.
Twist, you're ready to follow that outbound course. Good.
That's already twisted out for 015.
And we want to descend now. We are established outbound to
2500. Would you put the gear out to help slow us down?
No.
No?
Not a very big descent.
Okay.
I might have gotten the approach flaps out earlier, so it would keep me from accelerating.
Sun Country 8645.
I'm struggling with descending and slowing down.
15,000, Raleigh altimeter is 2973.
Descend maintain 15,000, Sun Country.
So our barb goes out 060. Now it's giving me a dash line.
I'm not exactly sure what that represents.
Okay. So I should just run parallel to this.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you remember, you're intercepting the course.
Right, so, okay.
The course outbound.
Okay.
That's your guidance. This is supplemental, so work to center that needle.
Correction, Sun Country 8645, descend via the Aldan to arrival landing.
Remember, your throttle set.
Raleigh altimeter.
You just want to control airspeed, trim up.
Descend via the Aldan to arrival landing north 2973, Sun Country 8645.
Right to 060.
Skyline 48, climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000, Sky 48.
There you go. Want to do that for 1 minute. Now, top of the white arc, approach flaps.
So 2352.
That'll help you control the rest of the approach.
For here shortly. We've had no complaints tonight. America 1649, contact Washington Center 13372. Good night. Runway 3890, Washington Center, hello, climb maintain level 240.
Oh, look at that.
2352, contact
Double flight.
on
100 knots.
13372. Good day.
15 inches with approach flaps. Bang. You even have a few knots to give up for a slight descent if you without coming out of the white arc. So now we're not using this for any guidance, right? We're on headings. So let's set up our inbound course up there.
probably want to start turning inbound. We don't want to go more than 10 miles out, so.
It's got a 48 climb and maintain flight level 190.
Up to 195.
Flight level 190, Scott 48.
Your shuttle 6293 Washington Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 270.
What are you rolling on?
240.
There you go.
I don't need time for the inbound until we actually turn on.
Correct, yeah, you're done timing.
Okay.
Notice at the bottom in the airport block there's no timing because it's an on-field approach.
Okay.
Notice there's an headwind out there. We can get that via GPS. That'll show up after the, or that might be that fixed. Nope, headwind's up there a little bit.
Sit back. Isn't that fix, FV20?
66 Charlie Victor.
So what are we looking for to determine inbound?